Sí, vamos. Me piden acá que si antes como tiene que ir, antes de...
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today, we continue in our second session of Strangers Speak English. Today, we have a very special region, or campus as we so call it now. We are from our east. Yes, today we have an important session. We have from Carmen de Viboral, yes, and today we hope we continue with the marvelous work that we started yesterday. Yesterday we had Suroeste, we had a nice activity, we had wonderful videos, we have also a nice interaction, and today is our second session. So welcome to Strangers Speaking English 2023. So let's start today. First, we have a short video about Suelta la Lengua, a nice event that the university promotes for everybody to participate. So,
Hi there, ¿listos para desafiar tus límites y mejorar tu inglés durante el 2024? Suelta la lengua, abre tu mente, regresa el próximo año con más fuerza que nunca. Sumérgete en un mundo de inglés con actividades diseñadas especialmente para ti, ya seas estudiante, empleado, docente, investigador o egresado de la UdeA, esto es para ti. Tenemos clubes de conversación, tutorías personalizadas, talleres de gramática, de pronunciación, entre otros. Participar es fácil. En el micrositio de Suelta la Lengua del portal universitario, elige tu horario, tu tema de interés y actividad. Luego simplemente haz clic en el botón con signo más y asiste a los espacios. No dejes que el miedo a equivocarte te detenga. Suelta la lengua, abre tu mente, es un espacio seguro y divertido para practicar y mejorar. Recuerda, use it or lose it. Now's your time to shine in English. Visita idiomas.udea.edu.co para más información. Te esperamos.
okay. Also, as yesterday, we have a very important information from Extensión. Today we have Alejandra Arboleda, our friend, our nice companion, and she's gonna tell us about Extensión in Carmen de Viboral and Oriente Antioqueño. Alejandra, welcome. Yes, Alejandra. We are all ears.
Sí, ya. Gracias, perdón, estaba silenciado. Gracias, Héctor. Gracias, Julián. Sí, como dice el profe Julián, les voy a dar una información pues bastante importante acerca de los cursos que manejamos en el centro de extensión, pero antes que nada pues sí queremos dar las gracias pues por estar acá conectados en este importante evento para nuestra escuela de idiomas. Los cursos que les queremos o la información que les queremos compartir hoy desde extensión es básicamente acerca de nuestros cursos de inglés en las regiones. Hoy en esta hermosa región pues del Oriente Antioqueño, desde el campus de Carmen de Viboral, donde tenemos cursos de inglés para niños, jóvenes y adultos. Tenemos cursos, Héctor, ¿tú puedes pasar la pieza? ¿Está pasando?
Estás tú. We are listening to you and we're to see you. Okay, while you continue speaking, we try to see the information.
Okay, Juli, thank you so much. Bueno, son cursos de inglés para niños, jóvenes y adultos. Tenemos niños y jóvenes fin de semana, ¿sí? Los sábados, cursos semestrales con un precio de 999,600 el semestre. Esos ya son precios 2024. Y tenemos cursos de adultos en semana, 2 días a la semana, lunes, miércoles, martes, jueves, en horas de la tarde, tarde, noche, 5:30. Todos dictados allá en el campus de Carmen de Viboral. Los cursos de adultos tienen un costo de 427,000 pesos el bimestre. Estamos ya en inscripciones hasta el 27 de enero próximo. Entonces esperamos pues que se animen, son cursos muy completos. Y bueno, pues esperamos por allá. El profe Martín también nos ayuda pues por allá a veces con los estudiantes y con información. Entonces muchas gracias, profesor Martín. Y gracias, Julián. Muchas gracias a todos y sigan disfrutando del evento.
Thank you very much, Alejandra. Such a nice information. Can you tell us, please, where people can look for the information, the links, or where they can register if they want to study here in Medellin or in Carmen de Viboral? Do we have like a website or maybe a QR that people can scan and then access and see the prices, the schedule, and etc.?
Yes. Toda la información está ahí. No sé si pasó la pieza que habíamos enviado, Juli. Es que yo acá no la vi. ¿Sí pasó? No sé. Bueno, una pieza que teníamos ahí para publicar, como la que pasó ayer Natalie, donde se encuentra pues como la información, pero de todas maneras me pueden
Okay.
contactar a mí, tienen mi correo, sí, el profesor Martín y en la seccional Carmen de Viboral, tienen mi correo y también mi número de teléfono. Me pueden contactar y se les puede brindar toda la información o también ingresando a la página UdeA Inglés Adultos.
Muchísimas gracias, Alejandra. Sí, entonces ya saben que
Gracias,
pueden
Julián.
acceder entonces a la página de la Universidad de Inglés para Adultos, también
O
hay Inglés
Inglés
para
Niños y
Niños y
Jóvenes.
Jóvenes
Exacto, Juli, sí,
y
gracias.
también el escáner. Muy bien. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Now we are going to continue with our professor, Martín, in Carmen de Viboral. He had an issue with the internet, so 1 second, please. He's back, and we start with the information from there. Today we have also some videos. We're gonna have a set of videos that the students have time, when we're gonna have also some interaction between the students and teachers and also professors. And then we're gonna have a conversation at the end. Welcome, Martin. How are you today? Glad to see you.
Hello, people. I am so glad to be here in Region Speak English 2023. In here, we have the company of Natalia Franco. Natalia, show yourself. Yeah, Natalia Franco is the teacher. Hello. And in here, we have the students. Well, I want to show, but I don't know if that, well, yeah, some students who are going to talk later from philology, psychology, philosophy, and engineering. Excellent. So people, welcome to the East Sectional. Let me tell you about the East Sectional. This is located on the kilometer 6th on the way La Ceja. We have students from Concepción, San Vicente, Guarne, Río Negro, El Retiro, La Ceja, Abejorral, La Unión, El Carmen, Marinilla, El Peñol, Cocorná, Sonsón, Nariño, Argelia, San Francisco, San Luis, San Carlos, San Rafael, Granada, Guatapé, and Alejandría. I mentioned all the municipalities that we have in the region, but not only that, we also have people from different places in Colombia. So we have people from San Andres Island. We have people from Caquetá, La Guajira. We have people from Huila, Bogotá, and some other places. The University of Antioquia started its work in 1993 in the region. At that time, with the UNI project in alliance with the community and the Rio Negro's municipal administration. And with the financial support of Kellogg's Foundation, and they started offering some courses. Then, in 1998, the university opened a facility in Eastern Antioquia, in the same municipality of Rio Negro, offering 2 graduate programs. And in 2000, the facility where we are now, the university was granted the title of campus by the Ministry of National Education, after, of course, assessing the project and the projections to grow. In 2003, the university received from la Universidad Antonio Nariño the facilities located in El Carmen de Viboral. So the university could grow, reach a bigger number of students, and cover all the region. 20 years have passed. Many students have graduated from our sectional and its different programs. And now we move in culture, we have the economy, and we have the projects in the municipality in order to make the East progress and grow. We have many engineering programs, being the most appealing, the aerospace engineer. We also have some programs related to economy, the economy faculty, as territorial development. And of course, we have biology, psychology, philology, philosophy, biologists are a great help in the conversation club and the activities that we have in here. In the East sectional, we also have the research group called Tendencias. We hope to have some interdisciplinary projects soon. There are several students who lead research groups. They are doing a great job, and they are even traveling around the world sharing their work. We will offer, again, our English teaching program by 2024 second semester. This time, it's going to be online, and the focus will be English and the study of the territory. In the sectional, we have many activities to promote and to participate using English. For example, the conversation club on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 to 4. And inside the program that is called the Conversation Club, we have the Teachers Talk. And many teachers participate and lead the conversation concerning a topic of their specialty or area of study. We have already planted, I don't know if we can project the photos, we have planted 56 trees here in the East sectional. And we also have events or activities such as the Sing It Up, the Reading Aloud. We have received students from different places of the world. We have received students from exchange programs, and we also have the tutorial sessions. And in here, in the East sectional, we also have tutorial sessions. The people or the students can ask for help. What else should I say? I am so glad that today we are going to have some students speaking about the importance of English for them. And we have a poet, Lagoyev. He is going to read some poems to us today, and we are going to be so glad. These are the trees we planted in here in the East sectional, and these are the gardens that we enjoy and all the panorama about this beautiful campus, which you are invited to visit and live and have a great moment with us. Well, now, before I give the word to the presentation of the videos, I am going to give the word to a student who is from the philology program. Mister, in the philology program, hello, how are you?
How's it going?
What's your full name, please?
My full name is Santiago Sanchez Franco.
Santiago Sanchez Franco is a philologist. He is from this program. What is philology about?
Well, I'm gonna try to summarize it. Basically, it's the study of cultures through their written history.
Excellent.
But it also I don't know, like adds up some philology, some philosophy, some history, some linguistics, literature.
Excellent. If people want to study philology, what would be your recommendation for them?
If they want to study philology, recommendation would be to work not only for the money but because of the liking of it, and read. Be prepared to read a lot.
Excellent. So now, if you are willing to study philology, you are cordially invited to the East sectional. And now we are going to continue with the videos, and we are going to listen to the poems from Lagoyet, some information about philosophy. And if the other people I invited shows up, we will continue listening to them. See you in a second.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much, guys, for your intervention. Thank you, Martin, for all your introduction about, the region, the campus, its history. I mean, thank you very much. And of course, the students, that we are very happy that we have them here with all this interaction and intervention, and such a nice invitation for us to study and to see a new program. Okay, now we continue with our event. Now we're going to start with a set of videos recorded by students from this campus. We're going to see different activities like personal presentations, also some academic stuff, and of course some presentation related to artistic events, music, and about the campus itself. So let's watch together.
Hi, my name is Mariana. I'm from Bucaramanga and I study aerospace engineering here in la Seccional Oriente. I'm here to talk about the importance of English in our lives. As we all know, we live in a globalized world where we have to reach certain standards to be competent in it. The main one is to learn how to talk properly English. This will broaden our perspectives and will give us better job opportunities. English is key in the regions. Communicating with the world and participating in international talks give us tools to improve our economy, our education, and our politics. Learning English in regions gives more visibility to them.
Hello everyone, my name is Santiago Valenzuela. I'm studying aerospace engineering and I'm a current member of the English Conversation Club here in Seccional Oriente. As a future member of the aerospace community, I'm always aware of the needs and the requirements to be successful in this industry. Between these abilities, I would highlight the importance of knowing a second language, especially if that language is English. We are a multidisciplinary field. Among our colleagues, we can find other engineers, managers, communicators, and even we can find politicians. It will not always happen that these people are from our region or even our continent. The need of communicating with multiple worldwide institutions is seen. Also, much of the intellectual property in this industry belongs to native English-speaking countries. So how can we expect to collaborate and to learn from them if we are not up to the globalized world?
I encourage you to participate in the English Conversation Club. In this club, we do a lot of activities in order to improve, develop, and polish our English skills. You don't need to be an expert to participate. You just need to have a good attitude and be a really responsible person. So, join the club.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Yesenia Montoya.
Yesenia, what do you study in the East sectional?
I study psychology. I am the third semester.
And now that you are in the third semester, are you happy in your program?
Yes, I happy in this program because I will like to help the other people with your mental health.
Very nice. Now that you are in that program, people say that psychology is a program to help ourselves.
Yes, of course. Because every time we are study, we learn how can I help, for example, myself with my problems, with my family, and with every space where I interact with other people.
And now that you are here in the East sectional, how do you feel in this campus?
And campus is comfortable because it's quiet, it's tranquil. Is I like the people here, and it's kind, and I like this is all campus.
Do you participate in the activities that the university programs for the students?
No, at the moment, no. I will like, but at the moment, I have a little time. I have a little free time, so I would like to participate in another programs. For example, art therapy art is a good activity. I will like that.
Now that you are in the third semester, what is your projection? Do you have any focus on any specific interest?
Yes, I like to humanistic because I will like different kinds of therapies with the people, not only for the client, not only therapy with the personal. Is I like the therapies in group because I am a yoga teacher, so I would like to take the psychology in this kind of activities.
And the final question, how important is English for your program?
It's so important because you try to work in the future, you can take better option for the jobs, different kinds of jobs. So this is good because you can learn in different cultures.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, my name is Manuel Sandoval. I'm an aerospace engineering student at the East Sectional. Thanks to my program and English, I've been able to have lots of experiences and to be participating in a lot of projects. So, like for example, here we have the investigation groups, we have the Astra research group, and Astra has like two different branches. So we have Voyager and we have Delta V. Each one of them, they work on different topics, but I also have been in international research experiences. So for example, I was part of the group of fluid dynamics of the Sherbrooke University in Quebec, Canada. And even though it's a French-speaking place, my main language there was English. Everyone speaks English there because there's a lot of people from like every single country of the world, and the place can be in French, but the normal and the research language is English. So having this ability to speak fluently has given me like lots of opportunities. Currently, I'm now applying to a master's degree, also in Quebec. And well, just inviting you to learn English, to try to talk with everyone, and just make friends and enjoy the possibilities that language can give you.
Let me ask you a question concerning doing research. How important is English for that?
It's very important. Like it's one of the key factors to do a good research. I mean, when you're trying to search for knowledge, most of the papers you will find are in English. For example, in the aerospace engineering field, basically everything is in English. Like there's not options. They're just, you have to speak English. And when you're trying to present your work and you're submitting your, I don't know, you wrote a paper and you want to publish it in an international journal or something, then it has to be in good English. And also, like for example, right now, we're presenting a paper in Azerbaijan, in Baku, and the whole presentation has to be in English. So if you don't have a proper English, then they won't consider you as an option, just to do research. So it's fundamental aspect of research.
How have you acquired such a good level of English?
So my personal experience with English has been kind of interesting, but the main thing is talking, like just trying to talk with everyone I can, and just like keep this constant practice of talking, because then when you try to write and like to read, if you already have like that capacity to think in English, then it's easier. Just you have to learn the rules and some grammar things, but you feel more comfortable, because the main thing is confidence. You need confidence to talk in English, because even, I mean, of course you can make a mistake, but do it with confidence. It helps a lot.
Thank you. I really appreciate your time.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a good day.
Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Michel Gutiérrez, je viens d'Usan, j'habite dans une petite maison avec ma famille à Margenilla. Cette ville est reconnue pour être au réputé pour être le berceau des grands vendeurs et négociateurs. Elle est également reconnue pour sa gastronomie et ses fêtes. J'ai étudié la gestion d'entreprise dans la section E de l'Université d'Antioquia, et ma motivation pour étudier pourrait être que je vis dans un environnement commercial. C'était un droit être calme et franc. Vous pouvez faire une pause entre les cours dans les différents espaces verts et interagir avec des personnes de différentes filières. J'aime mon programme académique car j'ai pu découvrir et améliorer mes compétences, et j'ai beaucoup appris en administration des affaires, mais j'ai trouvé un écart entre la théorie et la pratique, surtout maintenant qu'il me restait 2 semestres pour obtenir mon diplôme. Une fois diplômé, je veux aller plus loin parce que je veux moi-même devenir entrepreneur, et je veux faire les autres et les donner une vie meilleure. Durant mes études, j'ai suivi les cours de français proposés par le programme multilingue qui me permet d'apprendre de la langue, de la parler et de la comprendre de manière basique. Je ne pouvais pas continuer étant donné dans les cours d'étudiants présents pour passer au niveau suivant. C'est pourquoi je vous invite à participer aux différents cours de la langue proposés par le programme multilingue, car c'est une excellente idée pour connaître d'autres cultures, communautés, coutumes, et avoir une vision plus large du monde. Merci beaucoup d'avoir écouté.
Hello, thanks for accepting the invitation to this interview. My dear, what's your name?
My name is Aura Ortiz.
Aura, what do you study in the East sectional?
I study psychology.
What semester are you in?
Now, currently at the 3rd semester.
Well, are you happy in this sectional?
Yes, absolutely. I love the sectional, I love this quiet environment, surrounded by nature. I really, really love it. It's absolutely amazing. All my partners, everyone, everything. I really love it.
Well, you told us that you are in the 3rd semester,
Yes,
yeah?
I am.
What do you like the most about this semester?
It's hard. It's hard because, you know, psychology is a world of possibilities. You have a lot of things to do, a lot of things to take into account, all the things that you have to learn. I'm unable to say I really like this very specific field because it's everything, and I really love it, and I'm really happy to study psychology.
Do you have any specific topic of investigation by now?
Well, actually, I'm interested in social psychology and trying to understand all these social movements, what is happening in our country, in our cities, here in fact the sectional. And I think in the future it will be a good possibility for me to try to research more about different, as I say, social movements. So I really want to go in the really specific field.
There is another question. How did you learn English?
That's a long story. I have been studying English for almost 4 years and a half, and I've been studying in another academic, and it was a lovely experience. I remember, I have to tell you something, I have something to confess, I really hated it. When I was studying at the school, I really hated it because I don't understand why should I learn English, I wasn't able to understand. But one of the things that I recommend you is try to find a way you can learn English, but you don't see it as an obligation, something that you must do. Just if you really want to share and learn a different experience. So for me, it's really amazing, and it's still a study because you never end. So I really love it, and I hope that all the people have the chance to learn English at some moment in their lives.
You know that we have a conversation club.
Yes.
My question is, why don't you attend?
I have been. I don't have an excuse, alright? I must confess that I've been participating, but sometimes, I don't know, many people say, no, but I'm busy, but I have another things to do, but that you can be there like 10 minutes or 5, or just try to share. It's most important because we live in a Hispanic environment, and all our life is in Spanish, and when we're gonna learn English after all, we should take that environment and try to put in our lives.
Thank you. I really appreciate this time. So lovely.
Okay, thanks to you. See you in the next time.
Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Juan Pablo et je suis étudiant d'ingénierie énergétique à l'université d'Antioquia. J'étudie dans le campus de l'Est et maintenant je suis dans le 10e semestre. Pendant ma carrière, j'ai profité beaucoup des choses que l'université m'a offert, par exemple cours de musique, cours de danse et beaucoup d'opportunités, beaucoup d'activités pour socialiser et pour profiter d'autres espaces différents au cours seulement. Maintenant, je suis en train de faire mon stage. Mes principaux intérêts dans ma carrière sont l'efficacité énergétique, les marchés d'électricité, les énergies renouvelables, et j'espère dans le futur pouvoir travailler en trouvant des solutions énergétiques à problèmes actuels et aussi à trouver des solutions d'efficacité énergétique. Et je suis très heureux avec l'université parce que j'ai eu l'opportunité d'apprendre le français grâce au programme multilingue. Et c'est un programme avec lequel tu peux apprendre une langue étrangère. Et tu as beaucoup d'options, tu peux apprendre le français, l'allemand, le portugais et beaucoup d'autres langues. Et apprendre le français m'a donné beaucoup d'opportunités dans ma vie professionnelle, dans le travail, et m'a aussi donné l'opportunité de connaître une nouvelle culture, une nouvelle langue. Et c'est une chose que je suis très heureux d'avoir fait. Merci à tous.
Julian.
Hello, Martin. Hello, Martin. We are back. Wow. Such a nice interviewer you are. I didn't know you have those skills as an interviewer. Great videos. I love the presentations. Wow, very interesting about the different topics. And I love that we had also some videos in French, right? It was really, really nice to have not only in English, but also in French, since this is not only, you know, English, but also languages in general. So Martin, what do you want to tell us about our East Campus and what you have prepared with your kids for this intermezzo, for this halftime? So let's continue. We are all ears. Yes, we are waiting some time. Students are coming, and also Martin and Natalia. She will continue. She and Martin will continue with the presentation, with the halftime. Natalia. Okay, they are also having some internet issues, so they will be back in some minutes. I also want to remind you that we have other activities too, besides the video from the students. We have also an online interaction, and we have the presentation of two very important programs we have at the School of Languages. That is, first, Suelta la Lengua, and second, el Centro de Multiliteracidades, and of course, Extensión. So in the Centro de Multiliteracidades, we have all the students, teachers, professors that need collaboration to write and improve their English for writing. And Suelta la Lengua, we have several activities to practice English. As we saw at the beginning of the activity, we have conversation clubs, grammar clubs. We have also like pronunciation exercises, etc. And at Extensión, we have those students that are not part of the university, but want to study English with the University of Antioquia, so they can be part of Extension. Okay, Alejandra.
Can you hear me now?
Sorry, Natalia. Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Fortunately, we're back. Well, now we have a student here, Lagoyep. He is from the psychology program, and he is going to read some poems he has written. So we are going to enjoy him. His writing. Lagoyep, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Fine. You study psychology.
Yes, I do.
What semester are you in?
Fifth semester.
In the fifth semester. Are you getting the audio perfectly?
Yes, we are listening to you.
Excellent. So, Lagoyep, please tell us about the origin of these poems. What is your inspiration?
My inspiration is like going inside what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, and reading the world outside. Even it doesn't have words, but you can read the world and you can show it like a reflex with poetry.
Yeah, now I think we got back the camera. So this is Mr. Lagoyep. So, Mr. Lagoyep, we listen to your poems.
Right.
What's the first title?
The first one doesn't have a title, just have a content. I'm gonna read three of them. Two of them are in verse, and the last one is in prose. So, come a little closer. Let me hear you here. Stop this rainy weather, whispering next to my ear. Whisper beauty things, hard, you won't have to try, because beauty is an angel's holy wings, and an angel I just felt. I can hear you flying by, flying around my head. Your memory I remake. It feels lonely and cold in this bed when your body I can't take. And I can't take it, but I can touch it. I know I'm lying about that, but imagining I could do it, it fills me with a beautiful calm to keep on walking my lonely path. The other one is called Somebody at Heart. You are somebody, they usually say, some of a body, some of a long way. Blood, bones, and others carry all my weight. Weight is in my conscience. Is it just myself? Each one of us having broken thoughts under shiny sunny days, among darker, leafier fogs. Overwhelming condition of the knowing being is this, thinking he knows all, but knowing just a piece. And that thing is that I know, as somebody is like a bow, but a bow without an arrow has its value just so low, and my arrow is still missing, is an answer I don't have, and my bow, here I have it, is my question, just the have. The last one is called I Hope Silence to Be Something.
But before we continue with this, look at this poem, how it makes us, look at ourselves, look inside, what do we have inside, and that connection to the life. Man, congratulations. I felt very touched.
Thank you very much, teacher. All right, so the last one is a connection with something outside, not inside, but I want to look in inside with silence. It is called I Hope Silence to Be Something. Sometimes I feel silence is so low, not for the sound of nothing, but for the overwhelming knowing that there is always something there, something we can't reach with our senses, something we can reach with our rationality, something we can't even reach with our feelings that appears to be the most advanced way to interact with this reality, that appearing to be nothing but being something, something we can have in our internal world of approximative concepts. We say there is nothing in some place when we don't have the words to describe what it is, because we don't know. Don't knowing for some of us is equal to say not existent. I think that is why everybody says there is nothing in silence. But I still think there is something there. Maybe because I think silence is my concept to describe tranquility. And I hope tranquility to be something more than nothing. I hope to find something in silence. But first, I must shut that voice that keeps telling me there is nothing there. Not even the calm I'm always looking for and haven't found among the noise. Yeah.
Pero sí estamos transmitiendo.
Yes, we are.
Hello. Hey, can you hear me? Fantastic. Hey, applaud. People in YouTube, tell us, how do you like it? I applaud.
Wow, it was really good. It was great. Congratulations. It was really nice.
We have talent in the sectional for singing, for writing, for poems. Fantastic. And we also have a guest. Do we have can we continue with another person, another guest?
Sure.
Yeah, sure, well,
we can.
We have another guest. Now is the time to go, on the thoughts of philosophy. Yeah, here we are. Mr. Remind me your name, please.
My name is Mateo.
Mateo. I always change names. That is why I have to say, remind me your name, please. Mateo, you are in the philosophy program, right?
Yeah.
What semester are you in?
I'm the second semester.
Second semester. Are you happy here in the sectional?
Yeah, we're really, really happy. I mean, the sectional is a really nice place to learn, to be with amazing people, to actually have a nice time here.
Excellent. People in YouTube, tell us how you like what's the interaction. Tell us how much you love this sectional. I don't have any connection to YouTube now, but please send us all the messages. Applaud to all these people. Be open, to share your thoughts. And if you want to send your comments about the activities that we have in here, what you enjoy doing in here, and how much you love the English we're working here in the sectional, that would be so fantastic. Let me, before continuing say to express my gratitude to John McCall. John McCall is online through YouTube. He is from the United States, and he regularly helps us in here with the activities in English. And as I told you, we have a person from Nariño, but not Nariño here in the East sectional, but in the East, but Nariño, Colombia. He is going to speak as well. Mateo, tell us why philosophy is so good and how important English is for philosophy.
Well, I have really heard explain how philosophy is so good, but I think that it's really important nowadays. I mean, when you try to look at the world right now, it's like a big chaos. So, I mean, philosophy can bring you like a clear way to see the world. At least, like, try to understand how world is like it is right now, and how we at least can see a better way to change it. Well, I have no idea if we can change the world, but maybe we can at least try to bring it for a future. So it's really important, I guess, in that way. The same when we try to look at us and recognize the others. I think philosophy bring you a big panorama on that way too. And why the English is really important in philosophy. I think it's really important. I mean, like overall, the language are really important in philosophy. At least we here in the program, at least to the Latin too, like to understand how the other philosophers have made their philosophy, and the language are really important at least to have a full understanding of what they did. When you try to read a translated version from a book, it can have like some issues with the translation. But when you can actually like access the book in the original language, it changes everything. You can like have a better understanding about what they are talking about, and you can actually like be with the ideas those people bring to us. So I think that's the way it's really important, and we should like take some philosophy for our lives.
Fantastic. Hey, applause. Fantastic. Hey, share your comments. Hey, do you agree with Mateo? Philosophy is a way to see our world today when it is so confusing. Thank you, Mateo, from the philosophy program. And I invite you all to study philosophy, to join. They have activities in here. They bring people to lectures, and that is a fantastic opportunity to enjoy the world, to analyze the world. In here, now we go to the space. As a space engineer, again, I have to express my gratitude to all the students from aerospace engineer. They have helped a lot with the radio program, with the regions speak English. We had some videos from them today. And today we have a special guest. He was in Baku making a presentation about one of the projects he was in, and he won an award. He's a champion, and he is going to tell us about that experience and the project they are working on. So with you, David Diaz. Hey, he's from Bucaramanga. Remember that we have people from all the departments and places of Colombia, and generally people say, "Hola, Manu. Hello, Manu." But he's from Bucaramanga. He's a nice person. Sometimes people say that in Bucaramanga they are tougher, but he's so kind, so lovely. Man, tell us about you and your project. Why did you decide to study aerospace engineer?
Hello, teacher. I decided to study aerospace engineer because I like airplanes a bit the beginning, but now I am more interested in the satellite section, in the space section. I was in Baku, presented a paper of about human exploration on Mars in an analog habitat that we conducted the last year in Bogota, and it was very interesting experience, actually. So it was the International Astronautical Congress, the 74th edition, where it were more than 5,000 people from all over the world. So it was very interesting.
Excellent. Now, David, now what semester are you in?
I am in the last semester.
The last semester, you're about to graduate.
Yeah.
Which has been the most challenging situation in the program?
It is the 90%, 95% of the information of the program is in English. You are not going to find anything in Spanish or something like that. So you have to learn English because you have to. So it was very challenging to learn to read so many papers in English, to understand English, to sometimes feel confused about the information that you are reading. But that is very good because we are going to learn how to write in English, how to speak in English in an academic way. So it was very challenging at the beginning, but after some time you get used to it.
Excellent. And David, is your expectation to work in designing and sending satellites, or have you ever dreamt in hovering the Earth in one of these spacecrafts?
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe I am going just to send some things to the space, but if I have the opportunity to go to the space, I will do it. At the beginning, I just only to know how to build satellites, how to create satellites, how to design satellites. But I hope that someday there may be the possibility of flying to the space. So yes, it's like at this moment, I am preparing myself for the master. That's all I'm thinking of.
Fantastic. Yeah, that is a good project. That is fantastic. Have you heard something about the Gravity Zero project? Where are they now? What they're doing?
Yeah, I know them. Yeah.
Where are they now? I heard they are in Germany
in
now.
Bremen in Germany in a zero G tower. That means that they are testing some equipment, some experiments in a zero G tower, zero gravity. It does mean that there is a very big tower where you put some things in a free fall, and during the time that the free fall is, you test some things. So that's what they are testing. They are testing like a soldering in zero G.
Now, people, if you have any question for David, who was in Baku, the other participants or the other people who participated today had to leave. But if you have comments, I haven't seen comments. They say how many semesters these guys study French. Well, the girl was able to study until the third semester because there was a problem with the courses, and the guy finished the 5 level courses that we have in here in this we had in the section. Now we have until the third now, but yeah, they had the opportunity to study. Now we have French in the second semester, Portuguese in the third semester, and we are willing to have all the students from the sectional taking all these multilingual courses. David, I don't see, I'm trying to find if there is any question for you. In here, there is someone who says, good to know that there is someone from Santander. Yeah, very nice.
We have many people from Santander, actually. There are a lot of people here in aerospace.
Yeah, in the program Aerospace Engineer, there is a good colony from Santander. And here they say, Ana Patricia Plaza says, Bucaramanga, yes, it is in my heart. She's from Bucaramanga.
Okay, we are conquering in the sectional.
Yeah, so they are conquering the sectional, but they don't bring the arepas that they do in Santander. And the other element in here is, well, let me see, the importance of learning a second language. And of course, people, if you are in here, I see We have 11 people online. If there is any question, any suggestion, or if we go with the second set of videos, you just tell me, Julian.
Well, before we go with the second set of videos, we have Professor Juan Carlos Montoya. He is going to give us an important information about Centro de Multiliteracidades. And then, of course, we have the second section. And by the end of the videos, we have another intervention at the closure of today's event. So, Professor Juan Carlos Montoya, hello, welcome.
Thank you very much for having me. Congratulations to all the presenters. Great job. To everyone, to Martin for all the organization there. And let's start then. Muchas gracias a todos por este espacio. Yo vengo pues en nombre del Centro de Multiliteracidades, que es un espacio para todos ustedes, docentes y estudiantes, investigadores, empleados de la universidad, para recibir apoyo en inglés por parte de tutores académicos con todo lo que tiene que ver con el diseño y producción de textos académicos, no solo escritos, sino audiovisuales, multimodales, multimediales en inglés. Entonces, a ver si de contactarnos. Les voy a mostrar rápidamente la página de inicio donde van a ver la presentación. Encontrarán también un video de bienvenida. Pueden leer nuestro propósito. Pueden conocer los usuarios a los que atendemos, que son estudiantes de pregrado, posgrado, egresados, empleados. Los horarios de atención, nuestro contacto, el número de teléfono y nuestro correo electrónico. De hecho, se los dejo ahí en el chat para quien lo quiera tomar. Estamos ubicados en este momento en la Biblioteca Central Carlos Gaviria Díaz, en el bloque 8, en la planta baja. Todos invitados, todas invitadas, pero como les digo, nos pueden contactar de manera virtual. Este es el equipo de trabajo, somos 5 tutores, todos de la Escuela de Idiomas, con experiencia enseñando inglés, dando tutorías. Hemos trabajado con el programa PIFLE, con la licenciatura y en muchas universidades del país y de la ciudad. ¿Qué más pueden encontrar en este micrositio? En detalle de los servicios que nosotros les ofrecemos, tenemos apoyo de estudio y de investigación. Tenemos apoyo a docentes en sus clases. Ofrecemos tutorías en el desarrollo de estrategias para la comprensión lectora. Ofrecemos ayuda con el diseño de textos multimodales y multimediales. Esto incluye, por ejemplo, presentaciones académicas, infografías, podcasts. Tenemos elaboración de textos para el avance profesional, todo lo que tiene que ver con composición de correos para comunicarnos con pares académicos que no necesariamente hablan español. La organización de portafolios profesionales, solicitudes de empleo y estudio, incluyendo las entrevistas y los exámenes. Y la producción de textos académicos que van desde los textos que nos piden que creemos en clase hasta los textos que debemos presentar, por ejemplo, cuando queremos publicar un artículo. Esto incluye cumplimiento de normas, elaboración de propuestas de investigación, escritura de tesis, preparación de artículos para publicar y producción de textos académicos para las clases. Tenemos un centro de recursos al que ustedes pueden acceder. Van a encontrar material para la creación de textos multimodales. Esto es solo un ejemplo de todo lo que pueden encontrar acá. Por ejemplo, el diseño de infografías, cómo se presentan los datos, cómo se visualizan los datos en artículos de investigación o presentaciones académicas, cómo hacer una buena presentación, cómo crear un podcast. Voy a entrar rápidamente a uno. Están viendo que cargó un PDF interactivo, tienen ejemplos, tienen teoría y siempre pueden volver al micrositio desde ahí. También van a encontrar todos los eventos y talleres y el material que hemos utilizado en ellos. Los invito a que lo exploren, a que miren qué temas de estos son interesantes para ustedes, a que utilicen los materiales y a que los profesores nos inviten a sus cursos. Y acá yo creo que la parte más importante es cómo nos contactan. En Agenda tu cita, en este botón, en este enlace, van a ver eh, todas las formas en las que nos pueden contactar de manera virtual, de manera presencial, a través del correo electrónico y de manera telefónica. Aquí de manera virtual tenemos un botón que nos lleva a un formulario que ustedes pueden llenar para agendar su cita seleccionando el horario y el día que más les convenga. Les dejo el enlace a esta parte en específico. El profesor Martín Tobón, el profesor Julián y todos los profesores que están acá presentes tienen acceso a esta información. Si nos necesitan, solamente se tienen que contactar con ellos. Es muy fácil encontrarnos en internet. Simplemente en Google escriben Centro de Multiliteracidades y acá estamos, tema, servicios. Inmediatamente nos encuentran. Dejo el espacio libre por si tienen preguntas, dudas. Recuerden que todos estos servicios son gratuitos, son personalizados. Pueden venir ustedes solos o pueden venir con el equipo de trabajo con el que están desarrollando la tarea para el curso PIFLE, o con el equipo de trabajo con el que están escribiendo ese artículo de investigación para publicar, o están preparando esa presentación para una conferencia internacional. Entonces, bienvenidos al Centro de Multiliteracidades y si tienen preguntas, estoy presto a responderlas. Muchas gracias, profesores. Thank you very much for this opportunity. If you have any question, just let me know.
Well, Juan Carlos, thank you very much. It's such a good event, such a good opportunity for the students, teachers, for researchers mainly. And of course, we hope students and teachers, professors also, and researchers use this space and this opportunity you are bringing to them for improving their presentations, their reading component, their reading skill, their oral skill, etc., etc. Well, thank you very much, Juan Carlos, and we're gonna continue also with a set of videos. Before we go there, remember that we have also Suelta la Lengua, that is a space for practicing the language, for improving pronunciation, grammar, for improving your reading competence, listening competence. There are lots of workshops, exercises, etc. As we saw at the beginning of the event, we have Suelta la Lengua as an event as an opportunity for the students in PIFLE to practice all these abilities and to improve their language. Okay, let's continue with the second set of videos.
Introducing myself. Hello everybody, I'm so glad for being accepted here. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Maria Jose Martinez Arias, but you can call me Majo. I'm 18 years old. My date of birth is July 31 1st. I was born in Medellin, but currently I live in La Ceja. I am in a little neighborhood named El Palmar. I am agro-industrial engineer student. I am a fresh woman. An agro-industrial engineering program aims to benefit, preserve, process, and marketing of bio-based raw materials with applications in food and non-food in a sustainable frame in a harmony with the environment. My likes, dislikes, and favorite things. My likes. I like drawing, for example, landscapes, nature, as flowers, as well as cartoons. I like studying and learning every day. I like reading some of the books I love reading are written by Jose Saramago, Pablo Coelho, Héctor Abad Lindsay, and Mary Shelley. I like watching series, especially those focused in crime solved. For example, NCIS, CSI. My dislikes. I don't like eating vegetables and I don't like doing exercise. My favorite things. My favorite color is purple. My favorite food is lasagna. My favorite sport is swimming. And I practice it 3 days a week for years now. I also practice taekwondo, wrestling for 4 years now. My favorite animal is dog. My daily routine. I wake up at 6:15 a.m. I get out of my bed at 6:20 a.m. I make the bed at 6:30 a.m. I take a shower at 7 a.m. I get dressed at 5 to 7 a.m. I comb my hair at 7 a.m. I had breakfast at 7:15. I usually eat arepa with cheese and a cup of coffee. I brush my teeth at 7:30. I prepare my school bag at 8 a.m. I get out of my house at 8 to the bus station. I arrive at the bus station at 8 o'clock. I arrived to University of Antioquia at 8:30. I have some classes during the day. I have lunch with my classmates at the cafeteria. I usually have rice, salad, meat, and a drink for a lunch. I generally have juice or a yogurt. I do my homework. I arrive home by 5:30 or 7:30, depending on the bus and depending on the day I take. When I arrive home, I listen to music and I read a little bit, usually 5 pages. I fall asleep at 9:30 and finally I go to bed. And this is my introduction. Thanks for your attention.
Hello, I'm Maximiliano. I'm studying psychology at the University of Antioquia in Eastern Sectional. I'm currently in my 3rd semester, and today I want to talk about the importance of psychology in the region, in the country, in my personal life, and also the benefits from learning English and how can you apply that knowledge to your study and interest. So first of all, taking into account that psychology is the study of the human conduct and the human behavior, I think that this field in general, it helps us humans to comprehend how our body and mind work. Now, if we take that into account for the regions and the country, I think that psychology has been fighting for a more present role than past times, which is something very positive because it gives the people a new perspective of what is the study and how it can help them to solve their problems, to just have someone to talk about something that that's been going around in their minds for days, weeks, etc. And also to make the region and the country as centers of investigation for the psychologist. Now, in my personal life, I think that psychology has given me a lot of benefits, and is something that it gives you the opportunity to have an introspective vision about yourself, to study yourself, your conduct, your thoughts, and also to help you about your problems, which is something that obviously us humans help, but also to appreciate all the visions that psychology can get into. Now, as for the English part, I think that learning English is very important because, first of all, it gives you a resource when you want to apply to a scholarship. English as an international language, and that a lot of people talk about it in just like everywhere, it gives you that opportunity to apply to most of the universities around the world. And also, in another side, is that there's a lot of investigations that are in English, and the fact that you know how to talk and you comprehend that language, it gives you the opportunity to use those resources. And that way you do not have to use translator, etc., because sometimes when you translate the investigation, it doesn't give you the same meaning that the investigators want for you to comprehend. So I think that English, like in those principal aspects, is very important for your academic progress. And also, one aspect that I want to talk about is the sectional. I think that the Eastern sectional, it gives you the opportunity to be more free and in a way more organized, because that connection to the nature, the fact that you find a lot of types of people, and also that is very organized, I think that it makes the sectional something that is uncomparable to another space.
Hello everyone, I hope you're doing fine. I am Natalia Fernandez Arenas and I am an agroindustrial engineering student. Right now I am in my 6th semester. I really like my academic program because I have always been interested in taking care of the environment, and I feel like I can do a difference thanks to the tools the university has given me. Right now, I am part of the Semilleros de UdeA, and in the company of my colleague Valerio Campo, we have been researching the benefits and potential uses of the lili pili, or as most Colombians know it as, the Eugenio tree fruit. This is an edible fruit, and as a matter of fact, it is originated from Australia, and there it is used in pastries. Here it tends to be overlooked, even though it can be extremely beneficial for our health because of its flavonoids. The flavonoids are a natural pigment that prevents the damaging of oxidizing agents, and I am very grateful to be part of the semillero and to have the opportunity to learn about this type of things in the company of my friends and beloved teachers, and I hope others will find it interesting too.
Hi boys and girls, my name is Sara Giraldo Pulgarin. I am 25 years old. I live in the municipality of Marinilla, Antioquia. I live with my parents, my brother and my dog. I am a student of ecology and tourism in the University of Antioquia, Eastern Sectional. I think that to be at university it is important to have wild responsibility, passion, and build relationship with college. I am a person of strong character, but very loving with those who love. I am responsible and very good listener. I really like to get up early and exercise. This helps me improve my discipline and grow my will. I manage a bar. I am good with numbers and organizing stuff. I like social cause because I have always dreamed of better world. I love riding a bicycle and using it as a means of transportation. This helps me feel good and have good health. This is a little bit of me. I hope you like it. See you soon.
Hello, I hope you are well. I appreciate the opportunity that you give me to stay at your home. Well, let me tell you about me. My name is Feli Rua. I am 20 years old. I am from Colombia and I live in Conoce, Antioquia. I am a student of Environmental and Sanitary Administration at the University of Antioquia. I study at the Hokauka branch. I show you a little about my university. I like to dance, play badminton, cook, and share with my friends. Now, let me you about my routine. Normally during the week, I get up at 7 a.m. I take a shower, I dress, I do the domestic chores, and I take lunch. In the afternoon, I do the homework for the university, and at night, I go back. On weekends, I get up at 6 a.m. At 7 a.m., I go to the university and come back home at 12 p.m. for lunch. I go back to the university at 2 p.m. and I finish my academic day at 8 p.m. I am respectful, responsible, and honest person. That's all about me. I am looking forward to meeting you. Have a nice day.
Hello everyone, my name is Walter Zuluaga. I am from Warren. I am 23 years old. I study biomedical technology at the University of Antioquia, and I am in my 5th semester, and I have 1 semester left at the university. I decided to study biomedical technology because I wanted to study electronic engineer, and the only offer it in virtual mode, and this modality almost caught my attention. So I entered to study biomedical technology because it is a very similar program, only that this one is directly oriented to engineering in medicine. The importance of biomedical technology is linked to improve excellent care to the patients and IPS, because our job is manufacture biomedical equipment, advise on the purchase of medical device, and finally we can perform correct maintenance of medical equipment. The activity that I enjoy the most in the program is learning about circuits, since it is a world that has many applications, and at this time we are begin oriented towards how we can amplify analogic signal, such a voltage that gives us a temperature sensor, to digital signal, such a temperature that we can display on a screen, which can apply to care of people in case having a monitor the temperature, for example. So the importance of English in my program is because it must acquire to ability to communicate with other people from other countries, to broaden my spectrum of work, whether in have a travel to other countries or interact with friends in Colombia.
Hello, my name is Samuel. I'm 17 years old. In this moment, I'm studying philosophy at the Antioquia University, and I'm the second semester. I think the philosophy is so important for the world because it teaches you how to see the world in different ways. It teaches you how to put the knowledge and the things under the view of critical reason. And that's a very good key for the improve of the humanity and for the world. For me, the philosophy is important because it gives me a sense of life. It makes my life better and it makes me happy. Well, the English for the philosophy. I think the English is in the first language for the philosophy because the philosophy was more European than American, but in this world where you need to know English, yes or yes, the English takes a very important place for the philosophy because the best universities of philosophy in the world are in the United States and most knowledge are in English. So yes, and for me the English is also important because you need how to speak English if you want to get a good job. You need to know English if you want to learn, and in this globalization world, the English is the first language, so you need how to speak it. Well, in terms of interest in philosophy, I can say my interests are the logical or the language philosophy. It's probably because I love the maths, and the logical philosophy is something more objective than subjective, so you can get a really knowledge at it, and yes, that's why I like it. And in fact, the English and the English writers and thinkers in terms of logical are from United States, so it gives the English a very important place in terms of logical philosophy. And think that's it. Thank you for your time. Have a great day. Goodbye.
Okay, excellent videos, excellent comments. I was also watching the YouTube interaction. People are very happy with the comments, with the work, with the videos, very interesting topics about psychology, about philosophy. That is so interesting. And of course, about the different teachers and students' lives. I think that's one of the main purposes of this event, and is that we know about our students' lives, about how our students spend their time, how they live in their different places, and also how they leave the university. And of course, we can continue with Martin. So Martin, welcome back. Okay,
Hello.
so let's have the
Can you hear
last
me well?
interaction and closure. Yes, we hear you perfectly. Go ahead.
Okay, I am so glad. First of all, I want to express my gratitude to each student who participated on this event. It was a hard job finding, the space to record the videos and to have an interaction. I am so happy that people had enjoyed this event today. And I want to remind the people who follow us through YouTube, and if you can tell other students and other teachers about the conversation club we have in here in the East sectional. By now we have it on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 to 4 here in the whole Some people call it number 2. Some other people call it number 1. Easy to identify the place is that we have a money withdrawal from UdeA. It's at the very entrance of block 2. The other activity that we have is Teachers Talk. And teachers, if you are interested, just let me know. Hey, Martin, I want to participate in the conversation club with my talk about this specific topic. The other element is every semester we have an activity that is called Sing It Up. So if you are talented at singing, not like me, hello, how are you? A little bit. But if you sing a lot better, you are cordially invited to participate in the Sing It Up. We also have an event called Reading Aloud. This Reading Aloud is to promote the language. We have poems about different topics. This semester we had about violence against women. We had about children care, and we also spoke about going green, nature protection. We have the radio program In My Mind that is issued every Tuesday at 11 o'clock through the broadcasting station. In here in the East is 103.4 FM. And in each region, there is a different frequency. I don't know the rest of the frequencies, but if you are in Urabá, if you are in Bajo Cauca, if you are in Andes, you can tune in on Tuesdays and send us your comments. I like it, or I don't understand, or I need this program for a class. We also have tutorial sessions on Tuesdays from 8 to 12. In the very first part of the morning is Martín Tobón, and in the second part of the morning is Natalia Franco. And we also are online. The other element is that, I don't know if I told you that in here in the sectional, we planted 56 trees, and we are taking care of them. So we need your help. Maybe next week we are going to call people to help us, unroot the bad grass and to clear up the space so the trees can grow beautifully as some of them have done up to now. Because if you go to the back part of the university, you're going to see all these 56 trees growing so well. We also have received in here the exchange program students who come from Germany, France, even from Peru and Mexico. And we have had interaction with the people in the East sectional. So we have plenty of activities to enjoy and live the language in here in the university. If you, student, if you, teacher, want to promote an activity interacting in English, I am open-minded and we can, program the activity. In addition to that, I want to say that it would be fantastic to have the students that participate in the conversation club, that they become members of the club. I mean, start programming, start promoting, start leading activities all around the campus. So I am so glad that people enjoyed the videos. I am expressing again my gratitude to the students. I want to express again my gratitude to John McCall because he has been a right hand in the conversation club, and to all the teachers that have participated in Teachers Talk. Teacher William, Teacher Esteban, the teacher Oando, and I hope many other teachers accept the invitation, and we have them here sharing their knowledge, their specific knowledge in English with the community. What else? Come on, mister, come on, join us. Come on, don't be shy. Come on. Well, he doesn't want to show up, but incredibly, he is from philosophy, a thinker, but he is afraid of expressing his ideas. Well, but that is life. I want to express my gratitude again to all the people who have participated today in the program. So I have to say, you are welcome. Remember that we have research groups. We have different activities to enjoy the university life. I generally say to the students, many of these opportunities are for free. Well, in fact, all the activities that we're promoting here are for free. But then when they graduate, they have to go and pay for the conversation club. Now that it is free, take advantage of this space, take advantage of these activities and events we have. Practice, learn. Remember what Maximiliano, the psychologist, said, and Sandoval, he said, English, you have to live it, experiment it, and use it constantly. So I am so happy that we had this event today. I don't know if you want to ask something or add something to the very last part of the activity. Natalia, would you like to speak? Natalia is also afraid of the camera and she doesn't want to speak. Well, I really appreciate this time. And I invite, it would be fantastic to have people from other regions visiting the East Sectional. Let me tell you now that I remember that yesterday we had people from Pascual Bravo making a presentation in here concerning the aerospace engineer program. And guess what? I just said, Mister, what you doing? And the students from the Pascual Bravo spoke all the presentation in English. I felt so happy. And I think that that's the ideal situation, that you come up and run into a person and say, hey, what's the project about? And you begin speaking fluently and without any fear about what you're doing in your program. That's the objective, and that is why we have regions to speak English, in order to make other students see that English is easy. Just open your mind and participate. You see? Thank you.
Well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to everybody and to everyone who is participating with us, who is helping us a lot. You know, there are a lot of things backstage. There are a lot of people that are helping us that we don't even know. So thank you very much to Professor Martin, to Professor Natalia, to Yasmira, to Alejandra, to Osvaldo, to Sami, to all those professors that have been contributing to this nice project and process. Well, that is all for today. We want to remind you about the other activity that we will have for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we continue with Bajo Cauca. Then on Thursday, we're going to be with Urabá. And then on Friday, we will be finishing this event with Medellin. So thank you very much. Thank you very much those who are watching us in YouTube. Thank you very much those who are participating in YouTube. And to all those guys that have participated while sending the videos, presenting and doing all those activities. Thank you very much. So see you tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow is at 3 p.m. All the events are at 2. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, but tomorrow, Wednesday, is going to be at 3. Okay? So, Natalia, thank you very much. Martin, thank you very much. And to everybody here. So, see you tomorrow. Do not forget to attend this activity and to listen.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Remember that you are welcome in the 8th sectional. Don't miss it. Join us and have fun.
Join us tomorrow. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.